Hi, good evening, all. This is SK. We have started this new session, bar by bar recap of the market. Let's see, what we have discussed in our morning video. In the morning, we were only able to see like this. We didn't know where the market will be opening. And I mentioned over there, like this is the support, which is more likely we are not getting this, and this is the target. We might poke through that, and this is the support. We will be shorting below 190.19 ish, and I mentioned over there that for me to be long again strongly, we need to be long above this red line, the red line from the daily chart we have. So the day as follows, like we have seen that like bears able to take the low, which is 187.02 ish, and if you guys have seen my Twitter account, I mentioned here I was not that active today, but I did, and it's not getting. If you see, I mentioned over here that like short e-mini futures. Like there was a reason why I mentioned that, and which I believe like most of the guys who were prepared bulls or bears who were prepared with the support, which is about 190 19ish, like they were ready that if bears able to take this support, we might see somewhat low. I bought this here. I mentioned on my Twitter account. I scalped out, and over here I mentioned that we should short this market. Like the reason was this price action was very strongly bearish. Like we have one, two, three bear bars with one bull bar. Bulls trying to save the support. Like 190.19 ish, but for some reason like bears were very strong here, and we saw this reversal. This is weak bears covered their short, and we saw this is what follows, like. And if you see in my Twitter account, I mentioned have been scalping, a trading range price action. That's what we thought, done for the today. It was easy to lose money, like over here I mentioned, this is a third push down. Bears failed will give us a bounce. No bear follow through will give us a buy for a quick scalp. So these two tweets I mentioned with the difference of few seconds, like because I wanted to give a clear picture to it, and this is also a third push down, support 2 to 3 ticks and low of the day, So what does I mean here, I don't know, for some reason this TC2000, like it blanks out on me. Like this was the third push down here. This is the area where I was saying, like this was the time period where I was saying, we might get third push down and we get a scalp out of here. This was the pullback from the second push, and the third push gets so deeper. Like we got the third push here, and over here if you see, very important. Every day similar setups are happening. First one push, two push, three push down. After this third push down, if you see, we had two consecutive bull bars, coming here after a long trend. Then we saw the market trying to bounce again from here. The market was trying to bounce from this support, like you see, this was the support what market was trying to bounce from, but the strong bulls, they might have bought this, might have bought lower, but basically the bears were looking in a different angle. They were looking at that we have a target which is just below the support, which is 187.02 ish. So basically after this third push, like there was a very clean target which was about 187.98 ish, where the market started going into a trading range, and the target we had since morning, like if we go below 190.19 ish, the target was the low of the range, 5-minute chart low of the range. Let's go back here. Let's go to the weekly chart. I mean, if you guys have been following me on my daily videos, like just how I mean, like this 187.02, this price, this target, we have it at least from what 4 days now, and this target had been working like a magic to make money. Like bears took this support, which was from our 5 minute chart, which was from our 4 hour chart, and after this support, we saw the next target. So basically, how to trade e-mini, it's more likely not looking at the indicators. It's more likely trading like a computer, trading like, like it's simple, like just trading like what computers might be doing. What are the higher probabilities here? Once we took 190.19ish, let's go back to the 5 minute chart. I mean, before the market opened, we were prepared. If you see my video which I made in the morning, we were prepared that this will be a support, and violation of support is simply a short. That's what I mentioned on my Twitter, like short the market. Like we try to poke back above the support, but we never resisted. These tails. Let's reverse this thing, and let's say these tails are coming for the bulls. Like let's say it's a bullish chart and it's going higher, like here, tail over here. So tail on the top near the support or resistance as of now. That means there is a lot of selling. Bulls are trying to go up. There are a lot of selling. They have taken the low of the day. You see this guy here tried to poke through the low of the day, and we saw the reversal. This was the second push down, but second push down get deeper and deeper and deeper. So after this support, it was a swing trade, it was a swing shot. But if you're micromanaging your trade, there were a lot many times where we were able to make the scalps. If you see here, this candle, let me just make it a little bit bigger. If you see this candle here, like we saw the pullback. Bulls bought here, but bulls were facing the sell-off. This was again the sell-off. Bulls buy here, they saw the sell-off. Bulls buying this, bulls buying this, bulls buying this, because it was very climatic that we saw this kind of a price action when bulls were getting ready to go for the next leg up from a couple of days. As of now, we are at, again, let's go to the weekly. If I say weekly chart, I mean, honestly, I would let the market decide in the morning, Monday morning, for at least 30 minutes or an hour before I start planning my next week. Like I'll be taking the trades as support or resistance violates or something like that. I'll be doing scalpings, but Monday morning will be less of a swing trades what we are getting. It will be more of a scalping, taking 1 point, 2 point at the breakout and looking for a rally. Like Monday will be a very confused day, as like we are not bearish here as well. Like, or pre-market we open below 187ish, we gonna go down. Pre-market we open between 190 and 187. I will be taking scalps. I will not be taking any swing trades. So 5 minute chart, this is one push, two push, three push down. Every third push down we saw this kind of a price action. Again, look at the bear. Look at the bear price action here. So, the bears over here. What does this tell you? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 bear bars, and every bull bar except this one here, every bull bar has a tail on the top, So while you're trading these things, like this will become your habit to look into different setups and look into the tails and everything. But the thing is, after the day is over, you need to recap yourself. You need to see what you were thinking at that time and why it was not the right thought. Over here, if you see, like this candle was showing a bullish action, and bulls might have bought it, but this buy signal was only a buy signal if it would have gone above this bear candle, 1055 candle, but it never, like it made another sell signal for the bears, and bears were selling and selling and selling, and we saw the bounce here as they saw the support on the left hand side. This was the support they saw, like from this support they go for the other support, which we have it from a way long back, which is 187.2ish. Good luck, everybody. One advice, my 2 cents is that, like, the most important thing is support, resistance. Violation of support is always a sell, and violation of resistance is always a sell. When bounce from a support is always a buy. Over here, if you see, none of the candles after the third candle, none of the candles are closing above 190.19ish, except this. It's all bearish. It's all bearish. So we need to understand, what is more powerful, bear or bull, bulls. So over here we saw it was a bear, violation of support. It was long picture. It was a bearish price action today, and we have the target 187 from the morning. Good luck, everybody. Same setups every day. Let's make money. Let's get our financial freedom, because we all can do it. Good luck. Bye-bye.